Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brandon Wynn.
I'm Andrew Burns.
And he doesn't want to do this video. So, we are on the Steel Predator, which looks like a razor-sharp iron doggo.
Reminds me more like a jungle cat, like a weird alien metal jungle cat thing.
Wasn't it Revenge of the Fallen where the weird cat thingy attacked me?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought of when you said that.
I don't know if it's Revenge of the Fallen, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because that's the one with where Wheelie came into place. Let's get right into the lore. I'm going to read the lore and he's going to read the stats. So, a Steel Predator is a merciless machine with one purpose: to locate and kill its target regardless of distance and obstacles. It's of Modron engineering. Steel Predators are created by a particular Hexton Modron, using a machine located in the city of Sigil. It wasn't always headquartered in the city of Doors, however. On its original home, the plane of Mechanus, the indigenous Hexton was lauded for its invention until it turned its creation against its superiors. Steel Predators wreaked havoc across the Modron hierarchy till the rogue Hexton was trapped and exiled. Now it operates in a shop of Sigil, where for a steep price anyone can commission the manufacture of a Steel Predator. Assassins on demand. To create a Steel Predator, the Hexton's machine must be fed something that identifies the Predator's target, such as a lock of hair, a well-worn glove, or a much-used weapon. The moment the newly manufactured Steel Predator emerges, it bounds away in a search of its prey. It senses the location of the target across planar boundaries, but such detection is accurate only within 1,000 yards. To close the remaining distance, Steel Predator locates its prey by sight and smell. Once battle is joined, the Predator ignores every other threat to attack its target unless the other creatures prevent it from reaching the target. In that case, it does what it must to fulfill its mission. Rogue Killers. If all goes according to plan, Steel Defender slays its target and then voluntarily returns the Sigil, where it is broken down into parts that can be used in another Steel Predator. Battle damage can cause its instinct to fail, however, causing the Steel Predator to linger in the area, hunting and killing other creatures that resemble its target that fit the target's general description, or that simply live nearby. Such rogues become the most dangerous of predators. Constructed nature. Steel Predator doesn't require air, food, sleep, or drink. And it does not have eyes that we can see, right?
Yeah.
Or is that right there, like its sensing thing?
I have no idea.
Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to hand over the phone to Ed so he can do the stats.
Alright, it's a large construct, lawful evil, has an AC of 20, has 207 hit points. It has a speed of 40, so it's kind of fast.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised by that.
Has a strength of 24, so it's very strong. A dex of 17, a con of 22, intelligence 4, wisdom 14, and charisma is 86. I'm surprised its charisma is actually
higher.
Yeah, I would expect much lower.
Yeah, maybe a 1.
Its skills are perception +7, stealth +8, survival +7. Has damage resistance of cold, lightning, necrotic, and thunder. Damage immunities is poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons. So I'm kind of surprised by that, because normally it's like resistance to non-magical, but this one's just flat out immune.
Yeah, and it has psychic immunity, which is really cool.
Yeah. Has the condition immunities. It's immune to charm, exhaustion, frighten, paralyzed, petrified, poison, and stun. Has for the senses, it has blind sight for 30 feet, dark vision 60, and passive perception of 17. So you're gonna have kind of difficulties sneaking up on this.
Yeah, sneaking up or away.
Languages, it understands Modron and the language of its owner, but it can't speak.
I'm wondering why it has to be disassembled. Like, why can't you just keep this thing as a pet?
You know, that's what I was wondering. Like, why can't you just keep sending it out at different targets?
Yeah, like if it doesn't get damaged or anything.
It's a challenge rating 16, so it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Has innate spellcasting. It uses wisdom for spellcasting.
I didn't even at first pay attention to that. You said it has spell casting, so now that I actually registered it, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it can innately cast the following spells, and it doesn't require any components. You can do these 3 times a day each: Dimension Door, Self Only, and Plane Shift Self. But that makes sense. It's trying to track down people and get to them. Has magic resistance. It has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. It has magic weapons, and its attacks are considered magical. Steel Defender has multi-attack, makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Its bite has a plus 12 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
And it deals 2d6 plus 7 piercing damage. Its claws also have a plus 12 to hit, and that does 2d8 plus 7 slashing damage. So it's probably guaranteed to hit you more likely than not, unless you have some way to impose disadvantage, or if you had like Bane or something that would reduce its chances to hit you.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot. Usually you don't see that, but from like extremely powerful creatures, like.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by how high it is, because it's almost guaranteed it's going to hit you.
Yeah, because if it rolls anything but like.
Because even if it rolls like
a 5,
like a 2, it'd be like 14.
So unless it's a natural failure, it's almost guaranteed to hit, because most rolls are at least 5 or a high.
Yeah. Its other ability is Stunning Roar. It recharges on a 5 or 6. The Steel Predator emits a roar into a 60-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d10 thunder damage, drops everything it's holding, and is stunned for 1 minute.
It drops everything it's holding, so that means the pack on its back. It'd be funny if it strips out of its armor, drops its weapon.
You know, if it was smart, once it makes you do that, if it just swipes away the weapons and stuff further away from you and continues to attack.
It does have an intelligence of 4. It doesn't say that it's not that stupid. So it could reasonably do that.
On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage. A stunned creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on a successful save. I really like these, and I'm very surprised that the Modron wouldn't have made this, just from the design-wise. It's not something I would really see them making, because they have like a weird, unique look to them.
Yeah.
But this looks nothing like that. Like, I would never assume.
Yeah, this looks very sleek.
Mm-hmm. Like, from the way the art designed it, I could probably guess like a Drow.
Yeah, Drow, Durgar, maybe.
Yeah.
Or like a deep gnome.
But I really like this. This is a pretty cool creature. It also kind of reminds me, have you ever played Metal Gear Solid Revengeance?
Isn't that the one with Raiden?
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but I wanted to.
There's this one, like, robot wolf thing you fight, and then after you, like, slice it up to bits, you rebuild it into your best friend.
That's awesome.
That's what this creature kind of reminded me of.
It reminds me of Rex, from fucking Fallout New Vegas, since you said best friend.
This just kind of reminds me of like a more animal version of like the Terminator.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying, because that's how it basically is, but they don't get dismantled once they're done.
Yeah. I like this.
I really do too. I would say that it's probably one of the few creatures that we've done so far where I actually don't want to make it any stronger, just because of how purely strong it is.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to make it stronger or something, like, you could have modification built into it, since it's a construct. So
just give it magic missile.
I could probably give it like Eldritch Blast, it's like an energy cannon type thing.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Like, giving magic missile or Eldritch Blast would be a good thing. Or
like Spiderweb or something. I think Spiderweb like slows down.
Yeah, like halves your movement speed or something.
I think that'd be cool for it. That way, like, it helps reduce the chance of the target being able to get away. It just makes it a more terrifying creature.
I would give it like some sort of like razor attack where it's slashing damage, because it has like the fucking spines all over it.
It's got claws. So
yeah, but
you could reflavor that.
What you could do is say any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet has ends up getting like possibly attacked from its movement speed if it decides to move, because it like, I would assume since it moves so fast, like it'll move in between something and it can cut you and shit like that. So that's something that I could possibly say is like, you just take like a d4 of damage. Have you watched any of my recent videos that I've been posting? Because I've been wanting to add something called bleeding damage. Basically, it's a d4 of damage as a condition effect.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that, because Prescott's character Slab play like a homebrew class of like Warlord, and he had bleed. And for some reason, whoever designed it had it activate on like everyone, like at the end of everyone's turn. So once he hit someone, it was just constant bleeding.
No, what it was is at the end of every round of basically from initiative beginning to end is when it would add the calculation damage.
If you're gonna do a bleeding effect, I would have it activate on a critical, kind of like in
to what I have it is like you have to make a save against it, and it kind of depends on the weapon and the situation, but it's usually like a save and then you take it for like 3 rounds and then it's over. It doesn't just continuously last. It's like 3 rounds, a D4, and that's usually what it is, and that's it. But yeah, that was one of the things that I was adding into my homebrew rules, because there's like 2 homebrew rules that I forgot to mention.
I can see that with someone that does like hemomancy, or is like a blood hunter, someone like manipulates the blood. So like
that could be like a fucking blood right.
Yeah, something that's like a simple cut. What's it called when you have like thin blood plates so it doesn't glow?
Anemic?
Is that what it's called?
I
can't remember the term, but you know when you like nick your finger and you just keep bleeding. Well, I imagine you could do something like that, especially if you understand blood magic.
Yeah, make it anemic. That'd be like, what would you say? Like, if you're gonna do that, make it a bonus action or a reaction to do like, because I'm assuming because we're gonna maintain the same thing.
I'd probably do like it as a bonus action, and it increases bleed damage. If we were doing the Blood Hunter specifically, I'd use the Crimson Right damage die for the effect of how much is.
Wow, that's actually surprising because that scales.
Yeah.
I wasn't imagining that because I just kind of flat even. It's like it just.
I would do that just because it shows your mastery over the blood magic.
Yeah, that's a cool idea because I think I came up with a new spell of sorts. Like I didn't know if it was a new spell, but if it was, if it wasn't, I was gonna reflavor it for something so we could try and use it because I kind of want to make a hemomancy spell list. That way, since it's like blood domain, I want to try and make it kind of like that. And I was gonna reflavor magic missile and just call it blood missile, where it's just like. If I'm bleeding, I can just use like that blood as magic missile and not harm myself, or there's blood somewhere around me, and that'd be really cool. Kind of something like Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to do something like that from like using your own blood, you could do it as you can make it like a reaction ability. So let's say you take whatever damage and you can use a reaction and deal like half damage or something. It's something you'd have to sit there and work on, but that's I would imagine as a reaction you could sit there and play around with that to get down to the mechanic of using your own injuries.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
If you're a spellcaster, you could probably base it off the Hellish Rebuke because that's a reaction. Like you get hit and then like you can set the target on fire that hits you.
Yeah.
But I'd probably go with like, depending on how you want to describe it, I'd go with necrotic. I think personally, but if you imagine like blood just piercing through them.
Yeah, it's probably just blood is being necrotic because I think that's why I put it as under my spell, but I'm not 100% sure. It was like a couple weeks ago. So, did you have anything else while we're on the topic of the Steel Predator?
I think there's a lot of ways you can customize this.
Most definitely.
You could probably look at the Warforged and stuff for inspiration, like the Lord Blades. Yes, blades all over them if you don't know. But yeah, I really like them. I think it'd be terrifying if they built like packs. Like if you got rid of one, and they're like, this dude's a serious threat, so let's send in like 4 of them.
And then they are all having advantage because pack tactics.
Yeah, and well, something I would do if I was to use this against the party, I'd probably target one of the party members and have the Steel Defender strictly focus on killing that person.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It probably wouldn't attack anyone else. It'd probably just do everything it could to kill that person, and then it's like, my goal's complete.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah. That's something that really matters, because in the lore bit snippet, it said that it ignores everything unless whatever it is directly intervening from it, killing its target.
That would suck for you if you were the player that was just sentenced for execution. You're
just for no fucking reason.
But one party member.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe as we are bringing more D&D content in the future. We are nearing 50 subscribers, and we are still needing to talk about what type of miniatures we're going to get. So we should probably do that as a video on its own for another day. But we'll end up trying to do that. Comment down below if you have any advice, any sort of thing that you would like us to cover. I know I said it in a video, but I'm telling Ed now, like you can do more Hammer videos if you'd like on the channel. Just make sure it's on playlists and stuff.
I'm not an expert, really. I just like...
You've openly stated you would like to do it. So I was like, all right, you can do it. But I think it'd be really interesting to see how that works. Hit the bell notification button. That'll extremely help you guys know whenever we do upload a video. And do you have anything?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Brandon Wynn.
I'm Norbert.
I say that every fucking time, and see you guys.